Today we have a look at the Spektrum DX5 Rugged from Horizon Hobbies, so stay tuned. Well, hey everybody, and welcome back to Radioactive Scale RC. And today, as you saw in the intro, we're going to have a look at the DX5 Rugged transmitter. I picked one up. This is the first time I've had the Rugged, and I know there's a whole whack of videos out there on this radio already, but it's new to me, so I thought I would share. So I picked this one up to replace. It's going to replace my DX4C that I've been using for most of my crawlers and actually all my other RCs. I pretty much got everything except for a couple on this radio. It's been a good radio. It's a 4-channel. The only thing I didn't like about this radio is it didn't come with a thumb drive, but I added one. So I made this thumb drive system so that I could use one-handed driving with this radio. It worked pretty good. It's actually glued onto the back of the wheel on this one, and it worked good. The only downside of this radio also is I've got nowhere to attach a lanyard on this, so it was kind of a bit of a pain when I was trying to record with one hand and drive with this hand and not be able to have a little bit of leverage with the lanyard to hold the radio a bit better. So this is what we're going to be replacing most of my crawlers on. Will be from this radio. We're going to put them on the DX5 Rugged. So I've heard a lot of good things about it, and I've always been wanting one for the last couple of years. I wanted the green, but the price difference between getting the green, because the green and the orange don't come with an RX with a receiver, and to buy the 5-channel receiver, which is shown on the box, the SR515 here in Canada, that receiver is $79.99. The radio, as a package, I paid $269 for the radio, and it comes with one receiver. If you buy the green or the orange in Canada, they're $244, and they don't come with a receiver. So that's a $25 difference, and it doesn't come with a receiver. So to buy the receiver and the radio, you're looking at about $325 to get those colored radios. I really wanted the green. I may still end up buying it down the road, because then I can bind any Spektrum receiver to it. But I wanted the 5-channel receiver for my D90 build, and it was cheaper to just buy this with the receiver than buy the green and an extra receiver. So I went this way. So yeah, so this is the first Rugged I've had. This is with the new interface. So I guess the old interface, some people were complaining that it was easy to hit those buttons when you were using the radio, and it would mess up your trim or whatever. So these are supposed to be a better system, and we're going to check them out and give them a go. So we'll get into this one. I won't make this a long video. Like I said, guys, there's a whole bunch of these out there, so I just wanted to do a video on it because it is new to me, and more content on the channel the better, and keeps bringing people back, hopefully. What do we got in the box? So we've got the manual. Your pretty thick manual too, by the way. I guess there's a lot of settings on these. And packaging. How to use the touch interface So it looks like maybe a quick user guide or just how to use the touch interface. So that might come in handy. And of course the radio itself. We'll see. And that thumb is still, for me, I'm a lefty, and that is still quite a distance for me to reach my thumb. I don't have huge hands, so that's still quite a bit of a distance for that one hand driving. I may have to incorporate this somehow over to this wheel, print off, maybe design and print off a new longer piece that I don't have to stretch my fingers out too far. So that's something I'm gonna have to work on, because that's just too far for me. I can't get, without really turning the receiver in my hand, or the radio in my hand, I can't really get it all the way up and down. So it's something I'm gonna have to look at. And of course we've got the, and it's taped in there, very small. The RX, the receiver, very small, very nice and small. Like that's really that's smaller than I thought it was going to be. So that's a bonus. That won't take up much room in the receiver box at all. Okay, so let's get the box out of the way. Just do a quick overlook here. Just have a quick look. We won't go through a lot on this, guys, because there are a lot of videos out there that walk through the programming and stuff, and I'm for sure we'll be watching a few of those to get used to using the new interface on this one. But yeah, should be interesting. Batteries, typical 4, and it looks like that. Oh, I thought that may be able to come out, and you might be able to buy a pack for that. I'm not sure. I'll have to look at that in the manual. That rubber makes it kind of tough to get back in there, doesn't it? So that, I like the rubber on the sides. I have heard that this does come out quite a bit, and people are having to push it back in. It's got two lanyard hookup areas. You've got a flexible one here, which, well, should be, and doesn't look too sturdy, but, and then you've got one in the bottom here. Channel buttons, 1, 2, and 3. So there's 3 channel switches on the one side. I do like that. And you've got A, B, C, D. So you're gonna have trim and so forth there to set up. I do like how light it is, even without the batteries in it. It's a nice weight. I got batteries in this one, of course, so it's comparable with the extra rubber and stuff. That's going to add some weight. I do like the guard here, and of course they say this is a small compartment that you can store, and you've got your updating port there for firmware updates. And a little clamp for something. I think that was for, I think I have one here. Tire, you could fit a, yeah, so you can fit a tire wrench in there. I was hoping it was maybe going to be big enough to fit a RC 4-wheel drive winch remote, but obviously not. I don't think it's going to be big enough to fit in there. Enough room for it to fit in there, but that's kind of handy that you can put that tire wrench in there. And whatever else you can think of fitting in there. So yeah, so overall that's a pretty neat, pretty nice looking radio, and smooth. So there's no push, click, no nothing. So I guess it's rubbing your fingers, I guess, to enter, select, move between. Yeah, so you click that way or you rub up and down. We'll have to get some batteries in there and see what it's all about here. Just give me a sec. I have some batteries sitting here. we'll have a quick look at that before we end this video. So the nice thing about, whoops, I think I hit my camera there. The nice thing about getting this finally is I need the receiver, sorry, for finishing the chassis on the D90 build, and my furnace just kicked in, guys. So if you can hear that, I apologize. Yeah, so I needed to get this for the D90 build because this is what I wanted to put with the with my new D90, the RC four-wheel drive Galande 2. I needed this to start getting the chassis finished, as I'm still waiting for the door hinge from RC four-wheel drive to come in. I don't know how long that's going to take. I'm hoping it's here before May 1st, so I can get out on scale day, RC four-wheel drive scale day on May 1st and get some photos of that out and upload those for some prize, enter into some prizes that RC four-wheel drive's putting on. So I'm hoping for that, but that's why I was really needing to get this in, and I've had it for about a week now, but I just finally decided to get this video done. And I got some more stuff in today, some more electrical stuff. I got my wires and stuff in for doing the final motor wiring, and Jesus, those are buggers to get in there. Motor wiring and ESC wiring for the chassis, so look for those videos. That'll be coming up. I finally got that stuff in today also, so we'll be getting that video and getting that done, and then it's just a matter of finishing the body when I get those. Oh, and there's a beep, and she came on. Yeah, so I'll be getting that video done and getting the body done as soon as I get that hinge in from RC four-wheel drive. I'm hoping it doesn't take too much longer. It's been over a week since I contacted them, and they were going to ship one out. So yeah, so there's our power button is there. It's poorly painted. It looks like that was just hand painted by the looks of it. That's kind of disappointing looking. It's definitely just hand painted. It's not very clean paint on that. I don't know if you guys can see that. That's kind of not so good. That's kind of cheap, but hey, that's okay. And we're powering, and we're staying on. Oh, there we go. You got to hold it, and then it goes off. Okay, I was a little worried there. I thought it wasn't turning off because it turned on automatically when I put the batteries in. So yeah, so she came up, steering throttle. Yeah, so your B is your steering setting. Your A is your throttle. Your brakes at 100%. And it's got auxiliary 1, auxiliary 2, and auxiliary 3. And so that is brake. So F is brake. E is not doing anything. No, because there's nothing programmed probably. So if we go okay, all right, so you just touch it and it actually vibrated. So it has vibrating feedback. And then if you, oh no, I hit OK again. Yeah, this might take some time to get used to. Yeah, so I'm trying to get it to scroll down. And getting, okay, yeah, so you got to actually pull down your thumb to scroll down to your different menu selections, and it's a 20 model. You can put 20 models into this, and then here you go is name. So you can name your model, and you got travel, sub trim, reverse, speed, rates, expedition, and timer, and then main screen and model select. What else is down there? Oops, no, we gotta go back. It's very hard to scroll. So enter. Hopefully you guys can see that. I'm trying to keep it in there. I just want to see what else it's got at the bottom there. Yeah, it'll take a bit of getting used to. So then we got reverse speed rate, timer. Oh yeah, there we go again. Timer, bind, and there's your bind and bind/frame, mixing. Jeez, AVC, so it's AVC capable. Trim setup, your auxiliary assign, your telemetry and settings, and utilities. Well, that'll be interesting. So there's quite a few selections there. I'm going to definitely have to be reading the book on this one and go through it and figure out when we start getting the chassis done. So yeah, so we'll see how this plays out this year as I put all my other crawlers on here and my trail trucks on this one, because it is back compatible, so it's compatible with DSMR2. I believe that's what it was, DSMR2, and this is DSMR, so maybe it was just DSM2, not DSMR, I can't remember, but I think it was DSM. This is also DSMR, so it was back compatible to the previous to that, and this again is back compatible. So if you have any other, like I have other receivers that I can use on my other trucks that are not the new SR 515s, or, and then you've got the 513 and the 514. So like I said, these are the 515 is the 5-channel. It's $79 in Canada. And the, I got it written down here, hold on a sec, and the 215, which is your 2-channel, is $39.99 in Canada, and the 3-channel, so it comes in 2, 3, 5, there is no 4-channel, it is $69.99. So 3-channel is $69.99. For $10 more you get 5-channel. So to me, I'd spend the extra $10 and get the 5-channel in case you want to add lights or through your control through your remote or whatever. But yeah, so there we go. That is the DX5 Rugged, and like I said, there's tons of these videos out there, guys. I just wanted to do a quick one and share that I've got one. And I will probably do some update videos later on after I use it for a while and see the issues, or if there's issues, and how it's working out for me. So yeah, so thanks for coming, and if you're not a subscriber and you're just here viewing, please subscribe, click that bell, and give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, let me know what your thoughts are on this radio, and if you're having any issues, or if there's some tricks to setting this up that work for you that I'm unaware of because it's new to me, please leave that comment, let me know. That would help me out, and yeah, we'll try and get this out soon, and hopefully on 1st of May I'll be out with my RC 4-wheel drive, and we'll give it a go then for the first time, hopefully, or sooner. And yeah, so that's it, guys. So we'll see you at the next one, and thanks for watching, and everybody stay safe. Cheers.